My name is Xin Liu, and everybody calls me Liu. Oyster farming, just like any type of farm, only difference is we're farming in the water. The Yaquina Bay is about 10 miles from the oyster farm to the ocean, and it's a very dynamic estuary, very rich in nutrients. That's make our oysters very productive.
Having a commercial operation in an estuary turns it into truly a working landscape in the estuary.
Wetlands are these unique, funny places, but they're providing a lot of benefits to us. They clean water, they store water, they're sponges, they're amazing habitat.
Around the 1900s, there are a lot of people starting to harvest the Olympia oysters, also we call them native oysters. And didn't take them too long to wipe the majority of the population. This area used to be called Oysterville. Our best oyster bed just basically is around this area.
As it turns out that there's a lot of the native oysters, which there aren't very many left anymore, that Lou is finding there. So now we have this partnership between Oregon Oyster Farms, the Confederated Tribe of Siletz Indians, and the Wetlands Conservancy to bring back the native oyster.
Yaquina Bay really is important to our tribal members, especially those that grew up right here in the area. The tribal folks have a longer living memory of ecological conditions. We work together through science and through traditional ecological knowledge. I believe it has a lot of value to contribute to all these conservation and restoration efforts.
Oysters, they improve the water quality, improve the ecosystem for other species to survive.
The way that he manages creates the habitat, the substrate, for native oysters to settle out on.
And so far we have seen some of the population improvement. The numbers increase a lot. These are all native oysters.
From day one of meeting Lou, we just really care about the Yaquina estuary.
You know, without the local community support, we cannot be there today.
Communities are part of a landscape. And by each of us telling each other's story is that we're growing the number of people that both care about conservation and that connection of food to place and to community.
Food is what brings people together, and food's the common denominator. As a chef, I think it's my job to educate my guests about what seafood is okay to eat, and hopefully they go out and purchase similarly from learning from us. And I've seen this over the 13 years that Nostrana has been open.
90% of the seafood that we consume in America is imported. Flying Fish Company is known for its sustainability and sourcing directly from local oyster farmers like Lou that can provide us with the most amazing resource that's grown right here in Oregon in amazing estuaries or harvested off the Oregon coast.
I'm fortunate enough to have these experiences where you actually fall in love with these places and you become an advocate for them.
To maintain a very healthy, dynamic wetland is our responsibility.